What is up? So, DML's new update is finally out. So this brings us the Whale Mart, a Dragon Vault, and some other stuff which we will all be taking a look at today. So, stay tuned for the new shop. Watch out for Whale Mart, the secret stash of assorted goods. The new shop appears from time to time with incredible offers and a unique bazaar feeling. Okay, and then the Dragon Vault, which is obviously one of the main things that I was looking forward to in this coming update. So, want to safely store your dragons somewhere while rearranging their habitats? Have some dragons that would enjoy a relaxing retirement? Build a cozy Dragon Vault and move them right in. Please note that dragons in the vault can neither earn gold nor participate in activities. What? Okay, let's pretend like I haven't seen that for now. Enchantment Breeding is in the spotlight. Have you tried Enchanted Breeding? Two dragons just got super easy parents, so for some reason they just decided to change the Enchantment Breeding combo for the turtle and the snow leopard. So that's, I guess, fine. And then dragon trainers all over the world. Do not miss the latest announcements, gossips, and opinions with the new community tab. And the graphic settings, you can adjust these in the options menu to get the best performance from your device. I don't think we'll really need that on PC, but that might be useful for some people on like phones and that, where they've been struggling to run the game. But first thoughts about that Dragon Vault, I am not gonna lie, I am kind of apprehensive. So where is this Dragon Vault? Is it in the buildings section? Here it is. So it's 25 million, a perfect place to store many of your dragons at once. Alright, so I just finished grinding to that 25 million that we need, so let's go ahead and purchase this. Why don't we pop it over here next to the little playpen? There we go. Oh, and there isn't even a build time. That's pretty cool. So, what exactly does this vault do? So the left-hand one, let your unused dragons relax in the vault. Add a dragon to the vault. So we have a select number of slots. What? So vault capacity it says is 1. So we'll pop a dragon in here. Where's my other one? I know I have 2 of them. Oh, there we go. There he is. So we pop him in. And he is the only one that we can pop in there. So then we can upgrade this by 5,000... 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, I guess it's just going to exponentially increase. So it looks like there's a ton of spaces. So you're telling me that by this point it's going to cost like 200 million to like put a dragon in? Really? Either way, you know, obviously this gives us somewhere to put the dragons, so that's fair enough. And that is the only thing that it does. So, they did say that while the dragons are in here, they don't earn gold or anything, and you can't use them in events. So my question is, what is the actual use of this? To hide new dragons away? Because this doesn't change the fact that now I still don't have a single duplicate dragon. So, I mean, from this point onwards, we're just going to get new dragons. So what, from now on, we literally can't do anything but put them inside the vault? Eternal sleep? Is that it? I mean, we can place him back out if we want to from the looks of it, so we can take it back out at any time, but I mean, if you're someone that has 30 dragons stuck in your inventory, you're still gonna have 30 dragons hidden away, and you're not gonna be able to put them anywhere. I'm not sure how I feel about this personally. I think this is kind of what we wanted, but not really quite there. Because, again, they're unusable in that vault, but whatever. I mean, from the looks of it, the little Whale Mart isn't out quite yet. It seems like it's going to be a special event sort of thing, where it'll pop up and then we'll get special items and things like that. So, you know, we won't be able to check him out today, but whenever the next Whale Mart event comes out, sure, go ahead, we will try that out. So we do have that new community tab in the options. If you click it, it says join the discussion on the forums, the latest news all in one place, dragon pics on Instagram, their YouTube channel, and a link to the wiki. So apart from that, that was kind of lackluster, but you know, it's just straight links to take you to some of their official pages, which is good stuff overall. But of course, just in case we might miss anything out because it's not immediately evident, we do have the patch notes here, which I will go through. And I have to say, on top of the Whale Mart, you see this Chinese-y looking guy? I want to know what the deal is with him anyway, because this is a cute little picture that we've got. But new Whale Mart Dragon Vault and many more changes, read all about the coming update here. The new update is going live today, sure. So build a Dragon Vault and move your dragons in and out whenever you want. The perfect place to store old favourites and make room for new ones. I disagree. Renewed community hub. You can find all the buzz around Dragolandia. Yeah, that's kind of pointless as well. Change your nickname. Okay, this is kind of interesting for me. But I mean, I can't find out where to do it in game. So we'll just ignore changing our nickname for now. New dragons and badges. So exciting spring events are coming to Dragolandia. Here's your chance to discover new dragons and badges. So that's pretty cool. We know that there are new dragons added from that. But also they said that there are new badges. So let's take a look at some of these. So we will keep scrolling and scrolling. The Prime Gladiator badge. You became the top contender, the single one standing above all in the arena. So I imagine this badge is for anyone that places first in Dragon Scale League 1. So I think the highest I've gotten so far is like position 3. So we might have to take on the arena again at some point. There's a 4th anniversary badge, so be a dragon trainer for more than 4 years. So that is impossible to have right now until like January of next year. And then finally, the Dragon Overlord badge. Have 400 unique dragons. So definitely possible now to do that with the inclusion of the vault. But that doesn't mean I'm happy about that vault in any way, but still, you know, that is going to be the next milestone badge, because we have the Dragon Connoisseur badge, obviously, but the 400 one is going to be a whole new ball game in terms of, you know, how difficult it is to have that many unique dragons. So that is all of that stuff. So then check out the official DML page and tell us what you think about the changes. So for the most part, it doesn't feel like a whole lot has actually been added. We just got some minor tweaking to the Enchantment Breeding Den. We got a little community page. We have a Whale Mart, which isn't yet here. And we have a Dragon Vault, which is... oh god. There is a Brunhilde Dragon bundle out right now, if you want that. So it's £16, it's an epic Fire, Void, and Energy. Pretty weird dragon overall. I say this every time I take a look at her, but weird dragon. Definitely more of an interesting one, I'll give you that. But £16, I'm not sure how I feel about the pricing. I'm not going to buy it personally, but if you do want it, it is there. It can take months for people to get level ups if their main draw to the game is the breeding and not the battling and all the grinding. So I feel like the issue isn't actually resolved, because even though now we have somewhere to put them, we will never see them. At least not for months and months and months. Like, this is a collection game. The whole point is that you see the dragons, you level them up, you use them to explore ruins and stuff like that. So this doesn't actually help us, because that means that we can't put dragons like our fire dragons and our crappy earth dragons and stuff like that. We can't put them into the vault because we need them for breeding, we need them for stuff like that, and that's another issue. If your Dragon Vault is full and you can't afford a new slot, and this gets filled up, and you need that dragon, like a dragon that's in there for like a breeding event or something, maybe a Dragon of the Week, what if your habitats are still full? It doesn't change anything, because you still have to take them out at some point. So I feel like this was an attempt at fixing the issue. I don't think that this is the way to do it. I'm not particularly pleased with this fix by any stretch of the imagination. And another question that I have is, are the solo events fixed? Because, I mean, they're giving us a new solo event this Friday, and I said yesterday, I doubt they're going to bring out the new update this week just before we get another event. Because, you know, new updates come out, there's bugs, there's other issues that crop up, clashing with some stuff sometimes. So bringing out an update just before we get a new event normally isn't the best thing to do in a game like this, which is known to be, let's just say, very volatile, shall we? And they've done that. Maybe that means that the third dragon coming in the event is a new one, which, if so, that's kind of interesting. But I already know of a couple of bugs that have happened. Everyone's clan scores are covered up by their badges at the moment. There's been a few other complaints of crashing and stuff like that. I'm not sure how true that is, but I've already heard complaints that there are some technical difficulties with the implementation of this update already, and we're gonna have a new event coming in 2 days' time. So I hope that whatever issues are out there, they get fixed, but if the events haven't actually been fixed for their timers, allowing people to actually sleep for more than one night, I mean, I need confirmation of that happening. If there is no change to the events, there's no confirmation of that, I don't know what to say. Because I was saying, like, a couple of days ago, you know, the most recent updates, for the most part, they've been pretty good. Like, they've been fine, they've added some neat little features, some stuff that we haven't really thought about, some bug fixes, you know, some pretty decent stuff all around. Please don't make this the update that changes that, and it goes back to everyone complaining that you don't care again. Let's not get back to that stage, shall we? But the fact that the update was literally just like a post saying, hey, you know, the update's out right now, haha. Yeah, thanks for the warning about that. Because I remember that they were saying something like, you'll get more info regarding the update next week. They never said, oh yeah, that new info is you literally getting the update. So I have to say thank you for the I guess the pre-warning about the release of the update. Just suddenly get flung in the face with it. So, I think it came out, or it was meant to come out at like 7 AM. Something like that here. So, you know, if I'd have known that the event was actually meant, or the new update was meant to be out, I probably would have even set an alarm to wake up at the right time, but nah, let's just play and just not know anything and randomly get updates flung in our face with features that aren't particularly great. Fantastic! Look, I know I'm sounding quite negative about this so far. I think it's mostly to do with the fact that I really wanted to see that Whale Mart and it's not even here yet. So there's just so many things that I would rather fix compared to how they've done it or what they've done. It still hasn't changed the fact that, you know, earth, metal, and all those elements, void, are still severely underpowered and people aren't using them. So are we ever going to get an update that buffs those elements? Are we ever going to get an update that, I don't know, fixes the divine elements? Like how OP it is? Legendary? Shadow? Plant? I know that they nerfed Plant a good while back, and that did quite a lot of damage, but it's still way too good. So are we ever going to get a fix for that? I don't know. Again, quality of life changes recently have been pretty nice. Like the graphic changes now with this update. Don't get me wrong, I think they are great. Great implementations that needed to happen a long time ago, to be honest with you. But at least they're here now. But some of the other features, I'm really not sure how to feel about it. You know, let me know what you think. I don't just want to be a negative Nancy complaining for seemingly no reason. So, you know, maybe after my initial look at this update, maybe maybe later on I'll go, you know what, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought. But I can't see any positive out of what I've seen so far. But we will take our time, we will find out, and hope and pray that it's not as bad as how it seems on first glance. I'm just really annoyed that the only way to pop dragons into here means never seeing them. I don't know. If I'm collecting, I want to see the goddamn things. Like, you know, the main thing about this game is the exploring, the ruins, the battling, the stuff. Whatever. I'm done complaining for today. So, like I said, let me know what you think about the new update changes and anything else that you've noticed about the update, anything I haven't mentioned. Go ahead and let me know in the comments. But for now, I will try and find some more positive stuff to talk about for next time. So until then, I will see you next time.